Hi all, let's see how to create a custom exception class in C Sharp. In our previous video, we saw how to handle the exception using try, catch and finally keyword, and inside the catch block, we use built-in exception classes, for example, null reference exception class, format exception class, etc. to get detailed information of the exception. In this video, let's see how to create a custom exception class to handle the exception instead of built-in exception classes. Before seeing how to create a custom exception class, let's see throw keyword. Generally, exception are automatically raised by CLR if anything goes wrong in our code, but we can also raise an exception manually by using throw keyword. For example, if the value is null, it will throw null reference exception. Any type of exception we can raise manually, but that exception class must be derived from exception base class. And also throw creates an object of any valid exception type using new keyword. That is, here it will create an object for null reference exception class and call the parameterized constructor of that class and pass the error message which we are passing here, that is values null message to that, and that message will show to the user or developer when exception is raised. Let's see practically. Here created a console application and inside that assign a string value as null and checking if the string value is null, throwing a null reference exception. Let's execute. See, here we are manually throwing a null reference exception using throw keyword. Here we are raising built-in exception class. We can also raise a class which we created, but that class should derive from exception based class. Let's create a custom exception class. Let's create a class name. To make this class as custom exception class, we have to inherit exception based class exception. Now we have to change this null reference exception class as invalid name exception class. Before that, let's understand how this works first. Here, throw keyword create an object for this null reference exception class, and also inside the parenthesis we are passing a value. So when creating an object for this null reference exception class, the parameterized constructor of this class will call. Let's go to the definition. See, these parameterized constructor invoking the base class constructor using base keyword and passing the message to that. Let's go to base class definition. See, here our base class parameterized constructor assigning the message to the message property. That message will show to the developer when exception occurred. Like this, we have to create a parameterized constructor to our custom exception class and pass the message to the base class, that is exception class, to show the message to the developer. Let's create a constructor and parameterized constructor to our custom exception class. Now let's change this null reference exception class as invalid name exception. Let's execute. See, our invalid name exception raised with the custom message value is null. We can also raise this exception without custom message like this. Let's see. See, invalid name exception raised without a custom message. We can handle this exception in try catch block also like this. See, let's remove this. If the value is null, it will throw invalid exception and this catch block will handle that and print that message to the console. Let's see. See, our passing message value is null is showing in the console. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.